and welcome back to the Youth Edition Career Mode, FIFA 18, Forest Green, season number 6. The sliders are in play, and a bit of an interesting start there to the season in the Premier League. 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss, and we sit in 11th position with a goal difference of -1. The transfer window is open for a couple more days. If we do manage to sell off a couple more players, we might have enough money to possibly bring in another signing on transfer deadline day. I don't want to bring in anyone that's not going to be able to play at least first team football. So only after pure quality. I think the youth that's coming through will be able to hold their own eventually. And the team that we've got at the moment is a 4.5 star team. So completely ready for Premier League action, of course. The Champions League will probably be our toughest scenarios in this season, but that was to be expected. I've seen a lot of comments, of course, about signing a striker. I don't know. I think Dylan Allen's coming back from injury. We've got Higinye and we've got Hishida and Norimori in the wings. I've shown you who's out there. Probably the Eto and the Abadior regens are our only two options. And they've got pace, but they don't have the finishing either, so they're just another Higinye. I don't think that's a real issue for us at this stage. We'll see how we go. I mean, if we get to January and we're absolutely up shit creek, well, then we can look at bolstering this side and looking at season number 7. I don't know. But anyway, let's get into this one. We've got a player upgrade to do first. We'll finish off the transfer window and we'll get into some gameplay. Right, so today's player upgrade is for the Reverie regen in Bencade. This one comes from Keegan Wilson. Thank you very much for your comment. It had 18 thumbs up. Now, we asked for the 69 as he is a ladies' man and he'll score that many goals this season. Well, if he scores 69, he can fucking do whatever he wants. High socks, tight shirt, undershirt, and some colourful boots for his personality. Well, there are these new boots that have just been put out in the catalogue. They are some Nike Mercurials, and they're kind of chrome and lime green. And nice and colourful. They will stand out, and they sort of fit in with that Forest Green outfit as well. I do like those. Hopefully he can use those to his advantage. Already got 1 goal for the season, and we'll just have to wait and see how the rest of the season pans out for him. All right, let's go. Move on. Right, Basil Kraft has gone out on loan. He's off to Ipswich for the season. And just like that, the transfer deadline day is done. I didn't get any other inquiries. We've got about 14 million sitting there in our transfer budget, but not a lot of wages. So couldn't go after any of the big boys even if we wanted to, because there's just not enough money there to put in the offers. So we'll reassess in January, see how we go. I think we've got a deep enough squad here to be competitive. So let's have a look at our current youth academy. We've got Jonas Wolf, 87 to 93. Tekers is 86 to 92. Brian Clark is an 85 to 91. Yasin Halal, 82 to 94. Taha Ramsey, 77 to 94. Mikhail Petrovsky, 88 to 94. Lars Willems, 89 to 94. Gamal Nasser, 79 to 94. And Cesar Miguel, 90 to 94. He's a 67 overall, so not far off coming into the first team. Right, so the transfer window is shut, but offers keep coming in. This one's for Hungwoo Kim from Shrewsbury. We'll just go ahead and accept this offer of 530 and see if they want to agree to terms. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It's Premier League action, game number 4 of the season at the Equatricity Arena, Forest Green, hosting Everton. Now, the next encounter we do have is a midweek encounter in the Champions League, so the first team will be rested here today, and the reserves, well, the number 2 string side will be out in action in the Premier League, and this will be a real opportunity to see, if we've got enough depth in the squad. A lot of young lads coming through, wanting to make a name for themselves, and lads need minutes because we have an incredibly large squad. So, the boys have got off to an alright start, but a good opportunity here for the young lads to really make a name and push themselves for the first team. They're having a chat here about Correa, and Everton should have a fairly decent lineup out on the park. I'm not activating secondary controllers, fuck that shit. It's just a pain in the ass, and the gameplay just seems to go weird when you start overriding what the CPU is actually trying to do. So we've got Zanin between the sticks starting today. We've got Toure, Williams. Taylor's going to play centre-back and Max Henry at left-back. Sun Hee-so and Dilda Bamba get their first real run-outs for the season. Fitzpatrick, Lefevre and Lund is out on the left. And Hishida, the Scorpion King, is up front. Sato Fries, Murray, Johansson and the likes are on the bench. So we do have options. It looks like Everton's picked up Benzema there. So that might be a little bit of toughness to try and pull apart. So what have they got? Pickford between the sticks. Yep, that's a decent option. Now 5 at the back here. Okay, that might be a bit tricky to break down. Schneiderlin and McCarthy in the midfield. Whoever that is. And then they've got Benzema and Correa up front. So a fairly attacking unit. And you'd assume that Everton should be a fairly strong team here today. So let's get in the action. The reserves looking to make a name for themselves. Well, here's Everton pushing through. Toure needs to get back. Slipped off. Lund does well. Fitzy should feed this one out. Sun Hee-so needs to deliver it off. He does. Finds Lefebvre. Sun Hee-so is down. Here is Bamba. He doesn't have the pace to go with anything, so he passes it off to Lund, who brings it back inside. Hashida lays it off for Fitzy. Quick tap on. Hashida's got the touch here. He's going to whip his way through. Oh, good defending from Schneiderlin. Here is Lund. There's a ball played forward. Benzema. Oh. Not played off. Oh, off the crossbar. Everton have the possession. They have the attacking prowess at the moment. Bamba gets himself a yellow card. And Everton are really pushing forward here. Going to create. Works his way forward. Lefebvre shoots. Thierry Toure shoots. And that's blocked twice by the Everton defence as we close in on half-time. Well, no clear-cut opportunities here for both teams, really. Bamba lays it off for Sun Hee-so, who laces it over the legs of the nets. Lays it off, Fitzy. Down the line, Hashida, quick touch on, Lefebvre, lays that one forward, Fitzy, plays it off for Hashida, who strikes, but an easy save for Pickford. We're not getting any real good opportunities, and at half-time it is 0-0. Here's Everton. Oh, Max Henry, huge challenge, gets away with it. There's Sun Hee-so, lays this one off for Lefebvre. He's going to push on forward here, Lefebvre. Cuts back inside nicely. Still going the Belgian. Works his way into space. Oh, picked off by Schneiderlin. Oh! Hashida has missed. Right, time to make our three changes. Fitzy, Sun Hee-so and Hashida check out of the game. Sato, Freese and Norrie Murray check in. We haven't seen Sato since he's come back from his loan spell. He'll check in on the right-hand side. And an opportunity here for Norrie Murray to perhaps make his name in the first team. Oh, crossbar. There's Everton. Pushing inside. Schneiderlin. Oh, good tackle, but there's been a free kick given away. And Everton have had plenty of opportunities to score. They've hit the crossbar a few times. Lefebvre's now picked up an injury or a knock. Here is the strike, and it's over the top. Everton blowing chances left, right, and centre. And Forest Green really yet to make an impact on this game. Looks like he's picked up some pace since he worked his way from the club. That's around the defender. Can he get across into the box? He can. Oh, yes! Get in! It's a late-minute special, and it's that man Lefebvre. Oh, lovely sunshine. Get in. Well, Sato whipped it inside, and Lefebvre's just leapt over the back of the man. Did he get a full contact of it? I don't know whether he's just used the opposition's forehead as well. Just headbutted him in the back of the head to allow the other head to go forward and put it in the back of the net. And Lefebvre has been credited the goal in the 90th minute. Forest Green 1, Everton 0. We didn't deserve that. Everton have been the much superior side, but we get the late-minute goal. And we should be able to hold on for 3 points. There's the whistle. Well, a series of fortunate events there. And Forest Green take the points. Well, 9 shots apiece. Everton apparently not one on target, even though they hit the crossbar 3 times. All right, I guess that's not on target. They had the possession and tackles as the screen disappears from me. But their shot accuracy's up. They should be scoring. But oh well, they've missed out on the cupcakes and we come home with the goods. Lefebvre gets himself an 8.1 with the goal. 7.1 for Lund, 2 intercepts, a 6.6 for Norrie Murray checking in as a sub. Hashida a 6.5, showed a little bit of promise. 7.4 for Fitzy, 2 tackles, a key pass, an intercept. Sun Hee-so with a 7.5, did quite well. Zanin had nothing to do today apparently, 6.7. 7.4 for Thierry Toure, 7.8 for Williams. I thought he had a cracking game, 2 intercepts and 1 tackle. 7 for Eric Taylor, 7.3 for Max Henry, missed 3 tackles. 6.4 for Freese, checking in. An 8 for Bamba, 3 tackles and 1 key pass. An 8 for Sato, checked in and got an assist. get voting up in the eye for your player of the match. Right, the scout report is back from England. We've got lads we're keeping an eye on. I am actually going to sign in Archie Baker, 45 to 63, 65 to 91, 275 grand evaluation. So we'll sign him in and take a look at least. But other than that, nothing. All right, scout report is back from Peru, and no one worth signing just yet from these reports. And we're back in Croatia, of course, and still keeping an eye here on Dragan Zupan, 74 to 94. His value isn't as high as it could be, so we'll continue to scout and continue to monitor Croatia. Right, so Hungwoo Kim couldn't agree a deal with Shrewsbury, but now we have Barna in with 470 grand. So we'll go in here and we'll just accept, and eventually he should be able to agree terms with one club. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We're into the big time, and we are taking on Atletico Madrid in the first game of our Champions League group stage. Now, we've rested the first team for this one. Hopefully they are up for this, because we are going to want to make a deep run here in the Champions League, but it's not going to be easy. Our team is probably, you know, we should be in with a sniff on some of the teams that we will come up against, but you'd assume that a team like Atletico Madrid should be absolutely swiping us off the park, providing they've put the best team out possible. Looks like Griezmann is there. So we've got Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid, and Rapid Bayern in our group. So, well, this is a tough encounter, isn't it? You win the Premier League, you get dealt with Atletico Madrid and Bayern. Oh, dear. Well, we're going to have to really be on song. The sliders are in play as well, don't forget. So this should be one tough encounter. They've got Oblak between the sticks, who is a very good keeper. Vestergaard, okay. Carrasco, Saul, Griezmann and Silva up front. Okay, this should be a very, very competitive encounter. Let's hope that the boys don't succumb to the pressure and can get the job done here. Going with our usual starting 11. Bischoff at left back, of course. Hayes, Nicastro, Kosmishu, Wilson, Bunbury, and Haginye, Allen, Mock, and Dylan Allen is up front. Is this the game Dylan Allen has been waiting for? Don't forget, he's still coming back from injury, so needs some time to find some touch. Let's hope for a big performance from the big man. Let's go, Champions League football. This is what we've been waiting for. 6 seasons, and now we're here. Let's go, boys. Carrasco just did. Cosmishu inside out. Oh, save from Dior. A quick fire shot from Atletico Madrid. I think it was Griezmann just took the opportunity to take the strike, but Dior, full length, makes the save, and it's a corner for Atletico. Ray Silva off to Saul. Here's the strike. It's put wide. Well, it's a corner for Atletico. Good challenge there from Bunbury to deny them the cross. Deep into the box. Someone needs to clear it out. Oh no, Andre Silva has scored. And that's Atletico Madrid taking the opening goal of the Champions League group stage. Oh, that was just a little bit of a brain fade there from Forest Green, and a simple shot along the ground past Dior. And it's 1-0 in favour of Atletico Madrid. What happened there? Just everyone discombobulated in the box. Dior didn't know which way the ball was coming, and that makes it 1-0. Well, there is the whistle for half-time. We've been competitive, but Atletico have the lead, 1-0. Oh, Hayes has been done. Oh, Atletico holds up the play. Off to Alfie Wilson, finds Dylan Allen. Works his way inside, slips it off here for Haginye. There's the cross, picked off. Haginye gets the touch, feeds it inside, but picked off. Alfie Wilson does get the touch. There's the cross. Oh, Charlie Allen! He's blazed away and missed it completely. Well, Alfie Wilson doing the hard work, but Charlie just needed to tap it lower, and he's missed out. Well, free kick here for Atletico Madrid. Hayes with a rash challenge gives away in a really threatening area. Here's the strike, but it's over the top from Carrasco. Well, Carrasco's done Kosmishu in like a dinner, and he pushes his way forward. Hayes is there. Haginye needs to clear, and he does. Finds Charlie Allen. Needs to get the touch on here for Alfie Wilson. He's got Mock breaking for him on the outside. He tries to chip it over the top. Can Mock get in here and do something with it? No, he can't. Back to the keeper. Well, Bunbury's been done. Here they come through the middle. Silva isn't going to miss from there. It's 2-0. Atletico Madrid do a clinic on us. It's a different Silva. Okay. Got a couple in this team by the looks of things, and that makes it 2-0 here in the opening game of our Champions League group stage. Bunbury very rarely misses that kind of challenge, but he has there. And Hayes caught napping, lets the man through behind him. A simple finish past Dior. It's 2-0. Hayes caught out again by Silva. Here's the shot. Oh, it's 3. Oh my days. Atletico Madrid have put their foot on the pedal and absolutely saying welcome to the Champions League. Silva's checked in and he's got himself 2 in about 5 minutes. Oh, Griezmann played it off. Hayes caught out again. And a class finish. Past Dior, it's 3-0.
Look at it. It was very well taken.
No stopping that. And his top bins. Dylan Allen lays it off for Guigné. Ah, Guigné! Well, it's boys versus men, and we go down 3-0 to Atletico Madrid, and really showing how far off we are in Champions League football. Well, played off the park there, 11 shots to 4. We had to make 14 tackles. It was a big day. Welcome to Champions League football. And no one really stood up there. Bunbury and probably Alfred Wilson with a pick of the crop. But unfortunately, we get beaten 3-0. All right, here we go. Back to Premier League action. And we're going to St Mary's Stadium to take on Southampton. And, well, we've just been touched up in the Champions League. So it's going to be, I don't know, an interesting season by the looks of things. We've snuck through against Everton to take 3 points, so we can stay in contention here in the Premier League. We sit in 8th position at the moment, Southampton down in 18th. And the first team will roll out here today with a few changes here and there just to freshen the team up a little bit, but most of them were pretty good for stamina. Ben Cade comes in on the left-hand side for Mock. Taylor in at left back, Williams in for the Castro, Zanin in for Dior, Bell in for Cosmichu. I think Mikel Fries is playing midfield in place of Alfie Wilson today. So let's get into this game against Southampton and going to keep our Premier League alive, alive, because if we get knocked out of the Champions League, we need to be qualified for the next season. Here's Taylor. He's a forward, Fries, Charlie Allen. We'll create something here. Goes back to Bunbury. Off to Fries. Off to Charlie Allen. Lays it off. He's got Fries. Oh, leg. There's a penalty. Down he goes in the box. And we'll go to the spot here to try and put one in the back of the net. Well, Fries came through and got absolutely taken out by Classy. Oh, dropped. Eat some grass, mate. Well, Guigné, can you do it this time? Top left corner. Yes, he can. Tucked away, second of the season. Forest Green takes the lead through the penalty opportunity. Take him anywhere we can get him at the moment. 1-0 Forest Green. Guigné services us from the spot. And Dillian, I think, is the keeper. Yes. Yeah, 1-0. Come on, Fries with the block. Plays it off for Charlie Allen. Oh, lovely 1-2. Oh, yes! It's 2-0 Forest Green. Oh, that is a lovely finish. And it's Ben Cade getting his second of the season. Just swooped in like a seagull on a hot chip and said thank you very much for the finish on that one. It looked like Dylan Allen was trying to push his way through the traffic. It spits out the back. Let's have a quick look. Fries to Charlie Allen. Laid it off. Ben Cade, oh no, it was a quick 1-2 with Dylan Allen. That is quick thinking from the captain. And Ben Cade through the defender's legs. Deceives to Dillian. That's 2-0. Here comes Southampton. Here's the strike. Oh, just wide. Oh, Bunbury, good challenge. Up the line. Charlie Allen delivers this one forward. Guigné on the run. There is Guigné. He's got men over the back. He looks for Dylan Allen, picked off by Stevens. Oh, through. Oh, poor strike. Well, there's the whistle for half-time. A good performance so far from Forest Green. It's 2-0. Here comes Southampton. Oh, good save from Zanin. Hayes needs to clear this one out. He does. Here's Mikel Fries. Works his own way up the line and needs Higuier to start running. Decides to take it on himself here, Mikel Fries. Works his way forward. He's down the line. Still comes inside. Higuier. Dylan Allen. Oh, my days! And Dylan Allen is on the board, ladies and gentlemen. That is an exquisite finish. 3-0 Forest Green. Fries down the line. Pass it inside. Higuier slips it off. And Pegleg with his non-favoured right finds the back of the net. It's 3-0 Forest Green. And the captain with his first of the season. Lovely strike. 3-0 Forest Green. Oh, they've pushed forward here. It's Gallagher and Zanin, and they get one back. 3-1 Southampton. Get us on a counter-attack into the 75th minute. They put one past Zanin, and it's 3-1. Well, I'm not sure what happened there defensively. We held a pretty high line. Moves went for a tackle and got caught wrong-footed, and that allowed the man through behind him. Puts it past Zanin. It's 3-1. Got 3 changes. Here we go. Higuier, Allen, and Fries check out as they are the most tired. Lefebvre, Johansson, and Sun Hee-So check in. Oh, Big Willie. Oh, that's a rash challenge from the Big Willie. He's taken out the goal scorer in Gallagher. What's he going to be given here? Just a yellow for old Top Knots. It's a free kick here in a pretty dangerous area. Deep into the box. Zanin takes it quite comfortably. So, well, there is the whistle. We take a victory, 3-1 over Southampton. Well, 11 shots to 6. They outplayed us and we out-tackled. And, yeah, okay, maybe that first episode with the sliders was a little bit of a discrepancy. I did do some testing with Pete Shepherd and, yeah, I think these sliders are well and truly set for us for the season. Let's take a look at the player performances. And Higuier gets himself a 9.2, 1 goal from the spot, plus an assist. An 8.7 for Fries, had a pretty good day there with 3 tackles and an intercept. 7.8 for Zanin, 7 saves, 1 goal conceded. 7.9 for Toby Bell, 3 intercepts, 1 tackle. 7.4 for Harrison Williams, 1 intercept. An 8 for Hayes with just the 1 tackle. 7.8 for Eric Taylor, 1 and 1. 6.4 for Sun Hee-So as a substitute. 7.6 for Marvel Bumry with 2 tackles. 5.6 for Johansson, did fuck all. Lefebvre didn't do too much either when he checked in. 9.2 for Benkei, gets himself a goal and a key pass and 3 intercepts. Dylan Allen, well, he provided the assist and, well, it wasn't a credit to him. But he did get a goal for an 8.5, his first of the season. Charlie Allen with an 8.2 gets an assist and 2 key passes. So get voting up in the eye for your player of the match. Well, Edison Hayes has a bruised shoulder, just out for 5 days. Right, it must be time for a squad update. We only made the 1 signing, but a few lads did leave the club, so let's go through it. Dior is an 81, Bjorn Braun is 70, Zanin is an 80, he's gone up 1. NJ is a 68, Colombo a 71, gone up 1. Toby Bell is a 72, gone up 1. Toure a 73, Cosmichu an 81, gone up 1. Castro a 79, gone up 1. Palacios is 66, gone up 1. Hayes is an 81. Williams is 73, gone up 1. Bischoff is an 80. Eric Taylor's a 78, gone up 1. Max Henry a 65, gone up 1. Krav is a 68, that is Andre. Vasil out on loan is a 67. Marvel Bunbury a 77. Bambers a 69. Charlie Allen an 85, gone up 1. Green is a 74. Fitzpatrick a 78, gone up 1. So Verdra a 69, gone up 2. Santos a 76. Johansson a 75, gone up 1. Fries a 75, gone up 1. Nagahama is a 70, he has gone up 2. Sun Hee-So a 75, gone up 1. Wilson is an 80. Singh a 56. Lund 75, gone up 1. Perot 71. Ben Cade is an 82. Mock an 84, gone up 1. Sepulveda a 69, gone up 1. Lefebvre is a 70, gone up 1. Lavaris is a 70, gone up 1. Parker 66, Kim a 63, Hashida a 70, gone up 2. Higuier an 85, gone up 1. Norrie Morris a 69, gone up 1. Robbo's a 67, Dylan Allen is a 79, and Zalewski is a 73. That is the full squad, done and dusted. Right, so that's where we will wrap up today's episode, sitting in 5th position. Leeds in 6th, haven't lost a game. Well done, Leeds. And West Ham, top of the table, have also not lost a game. But yeah, okay, the sliders are in play. We're having to get the rotations through the squads now and really test out this squad depth. And we got absolutely touched up in the Champions League. Just what I was hoping for. Oh, fuck. Just had a burp come out. But yeah, just kind of what I was hoping for. A bit more challenging, a little bit more realistic, to be fair. And, well, it should be a good hard slog here in the Champions League. If we can keep, I want to go for that top 4 finish still in the Premier League, because if we don't get through the Champions League this season, we're going to have a red hot crack next season. This series does not end until we play the Champions League final. If we lose the Champions League final, we are still completing the career mode there. That is how I run my series. So, I don't know. Looks okay. I'm pretty happy with that. Dylan Allen with his first goal as well. Higinye, Ben Kate, and Charlie Allen all getting goals. So, I don't know. Maybe Ben Kate needs to start in front of Mock. We'll have to wait and see what pans out there. But hopefully you enjoyed the episode. We will see you in the next one. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one.